Welcome folks once again. I want us to practice this isometric drawing in AutoCAD. Alright, so let's see how the dimension goes. Now if you see from this side to this end is 50 millimeters. Now note all the dimensions are in millimeters, and from this end to the center is 25. Now from down here to the top to is 25. Okay, and then the total height is 40. Now the width is 10, and if you check the total distance from this side is 100 millimeters, and then the diameter for this arc 40, then the top radius 30. If you check the width, the thickness over here is also 10 millimeters, and the center to center distance of the circle is 25 shown here, and the radius for this arc is 12.5, so meaning all the radius are 12.5. And if you look at the distance between the gap is 50 millimeters, and then the end point from here to the center of this circle is 40. Alright, so let's open our AutoCAD and start drawing. So when you open the AutoCAD, make sure you are in your isometric drafting is on. Alright, when it's on, you see the grid lines in this direction. Okay, so let's change it to ISO right. Alright, so we are now in ISO right. You can change it by pressing the F5 key. So I'll pick my line and start drawing from this side of length 50. So just pick your line command, click anywhere on the screen in the right direction, enter 50, press enter. Now zoom out. Okay, and then the vertical distance is 40, so make sure it's vertical 40, and then you come back. Let's come from this point 25 so that we get a center 25, and let's go down also. Okay, let's leave it. So from here, let's draw another line from the center here up 25. Okay, so now we have the center because from here to this side is 25. Okay, and let's draw this circle of diameter 15. So you know, in drawing circle you have to use ellipse, so EL shortcut, or you can come to the ellipse and select axis end, click on ISO circle. Now make sure you are in ISO right, click here, and then the diameter, press D or click on the diameter here, and then enter 15. Good, so you see you are good to go. Now let's project our lines, but before then let's draw this line, track it from here to meet it. Good, and then just track it. You can track it even from the end here, or we can join it. Now pick your line command, and then let's try and track from this end point to this side. Also can track from this to this point. Okay, now you see this one is not well done, so just erase, click line, track from the center point to the end point, click, and then send it up. Alright, so now let's trim. We want to trim all these lines. Okay, so we are almost done with this side. Now the thickness is 10 millimeters, so we can just copy this whole thing, shortcut CO. Now let's add this one, add this, yeah, and this as well. So copy the whole thing, CO for shortcuts, press enter. Now drag it in the leftward direction, enter 10. Then that is it. We need to do some trimming, trim the excess lines. Good, this one, this one. So now let's join. Let's join from the end point Okay, so this is what we have now. And delete this line. So we have this side almost done. Now let's continue with this side. So if you watch, the total distance is 100 millimeters. So pick line, make sure you are in ISO left, click from here, and then your green tracking line, enter 100, press enter. Now you move up 10 as a thickness, so 10, good. And then you go to this direction 50, okay, that is your right, 50, and you press enter. All right, so we are almost getting closer. Now from the center of this line we have to draw this diameter circle and then a radius 30. So pick ellipse EL, iso circle. Now from the center here, okay, diameter 40, so click diameter and then enter 40. All right, now the same way, ellipse EL for short, I for iso circle, click here and then enter 30 for the radius, 30, good. Now we can trim this unwanted lines from here. Now from here we can project this line to meet this here, okay. All right, and also we can even continue to project and later we trim. So from this side, see, to meet here, okay. So now we can trim what we don't want. Okay, now let's copy this and send it back at a distance of 50. All right, so copy and move it backwards 50. All right, let's join it with a line. So from here, just join it. Let's do some trimming. Okay, then add your line from here to this point. All right, so we are getting closer to the work. Now what is left for us? Let's trim what is left. Let's see. Now you can see we have this line, so let's add it. So line from here to this point, and then another line also from here. Now this line to go through, because when you go you can see at the back here, so make sure you draw to this point, then you trim this one, because when it goes through you see it this side, only this side, but you see this one. Okay, all right, so from here we are getting almost closer. Now let's add our radius here, that is this fillet of radius 12.5. so to do that, it's simple. Just pick line command. Now bring the mouse or the cursor at the end point, don't click, just drag down, enter 12.5. okay, to give you the distance. Now bring it to this direction, enter 12.5. now this is the center of your circle, so select ellipse. You can go to the ellipse here, axis and iso circle. Make sure you are in iso right, if not the circle will not be in the correct state. So press F5 to change to iso right. Good. Now click here and drag to this point. Now let's trim, zoom out and trim this side. Okay, so we will copy this arc to the back 10. Let's trim this portion. Good. Now let's add a line from this point to this point and trim the unnecessary. Okay, now remaining this part, so the same procedure, line command, bring the cursor to the end point, don't click, drag it down, enter 12.5, then to this direction 12.5. good. This is the center of your circle, so just pick ellipse, axis and iso circle. Also in iso right, drag to this point, let's trim. Alright, so we copy this also. Let's copy 10 and let's do the trimming. Trim these lines. Okay, now you can delete this one. So we are done with this side. Let's go to the back, this side. So the same procedure, okay, also 12.5, the same procedure. Pick the line command from this end point, just drag 12.5, enter, come inside 12.5. good. So this is the center of your circle. So ellipse, EL, I for iso circle. Now click here. Okay, so we have to change it to iso top. So press F5 to change it. Now you can even bring it to this point. Alright, now select this circle, copy it, and make sure you track from this point, this end point, and then drag it also to this end point. Good. Now you can trim. Please, when you are dragging, make sure it's the green tracking line is on. That's what is going to help you. If not, you get a wrong arc. Okay, so let's trim. If it's not straight, you will not get the correct one. So make sure whenever you are dragging, you have your polar tracking on. Okay, so now remove both of these lines, these arcs, remove them down. So let's copy and move down 10. Okay, let's add a line from here. Alright, so even the back one we didn't need to, there is no need, let's delete it. Now let's trim. Let's trim this once, delete this line. Alright, so we now need to add the circles over here. Now the circles, pick ellipse, can choose ellipse, axis end, iso circle. Now bring the cursor here, you see the midpoint, also iso top, and then the diameter is 10, so click diameter, enter 10. Okay, so the same thing. If you check, the distance between it is 25, so you can copy this one and just drag 25. You see, it will be there for you. Okay, so I think there's nothing done again. We can change our line width and then our work will nicely be done. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed the lesson. Please don't forget to like the video, share it, and subscribe to the channel for more videos and tutorials like this in AutoCAD. Alright, so we will try and then give dimensions to the work as it is done here. Alright, so let me create a layer for the dimension. So to do that, just go to layer properties, new, I'll give it a name, dim, and I will change the color if you want. I would like to use let me use this color. Okay, good. And also my line width, I'll change it to 0.25. okay, let me close it, and now I'll make the dimension layer active. Now remember, isometric in AutoCAD we don't have a direct way of giving dimension to the object, so you have to use the trick. So I'll use align. I've already taught that. I'll put the link in the description below so you can go and watch how to do it. So I'll just click here and then here, and you see it will be there. Okay, so let's also dimension the height. So also pick a line. Now from here to this point, track it here. See, if you don't get the correct points, you never get a correct figure. Okay, so when you are tracking, make sure you are having the correct point from which you are tracking from. Okay, so here and here, you see it's now 40. Okay, now let's also deal with the top here. Align here and here, good. And then this place, so align again this point and this point, and then let's come to the center. So align from this point to the center. See, so you need to track, that is from here to the center. You don't click, just drag somewhere here, you get to 25. The same thing let's do for the down. Align from here to the center. Okay, now let's come to this direction. Now you can see the dimensions are all scattered. It doesn't look nice, don't worry. I'm going to fix that and I'm going to show you how to do it. Okay, you need to select it carefully from this place to, see, we are not getting the correct. You need to make sure you do it carefully. Okay, so if it will disturb you, what you can do is you can extend this line. Okay, so let's extend it to get a dimension after we delete it. So use the shortcut EX, press enter, click on this arc. Alright, then select a line, then from this point to, let me do that again. A line from this point I don't know, it sometimes seems very difficult. Okay, so let me just extend this line. It's because of the arc, that's why we are getting it that way. So let me try again. So from this point to this point, make sure you track it carefully. Yeah, it's supposed to be here, so click here and then here. Still you're not getting it, don't worry, you need to track carefully. So from here to this very point, yeah, stop. Alright, so what I'll do is I'll just draw a line. Let me pick a line, a regular line, and then draw 100. Okay, then I'll take it from there. So let's pick the dimension. Yeah, because if you even take a line and you try to continue from, you see it picks, despite that we are missing the okay. Let's see. You see, we are getting it despite it's supposed to pass to here. Because of the arc, we are not getting it. Alright, so now we can delete this line from there. Good. And then the distance, this one, so align once more from this place to this place, 40. Good. And then the height, so align again, then dimension from the top here to this side. Let's pick it carefully from here to here, it's 10. And then the center to center of the circle, align this point to this point. Yeah, I think basically, and then this place 10, we've done it. Alright, so now let's correct what we are seeing here. And we see they are not nice, so we need to correct them so that it will be in line with our drawing. So to do that, just enter them, edit, okay, press enter. Now when you press enter, you need to select oblique, and then it will ask you to select object. So I'll select this 50, press enter. Now this 50, I want it to be in line with this line, so just select anywhere on the line and then click. You see it goes vertically down. Okay, alright, so I'll do the same for this. Just enter dim edit. If you don't want to enter the dim edit, you can just go to let me show you. Just go to annotate and then go to dimension. You see oblique here is the same thing. Click, select this 25, press enter. I want it to be in line with this line, so just click and you see it goes vertically down. Alright, so let's continue. You can just click here, select. Now I want this and this, and it will go in the same direction, so I'll pick them together, press enter. Now I want this one to be in line with this line, so see, then they move. Good. So again, let's repeat for the other ones. I want this, yeah, these two to be in the same direction, press enter. I want it to be up like this, and you see they are going vertically up. Now the same for this side. Click oblique, select this and this, press enter. I want it to be in line with this line, so just click anywhere on the line and you see we have it. Good. Now let's check that of this one also. So the same procedure, oblique, let's click this one, enter. Sorry, let's do that again. Oblique, select this, press enter. And I want it to be in line with this, so just click on this and then you see. Alright, once more, select this, press enter, also in line with this, and you see. Good. Now what is left is there's radius. So the radius, it's simple, you don't have anything like that also, so you can use, just go to home, the annotate bar, you find leader, click on the leader. Now click on this very arc, then you can change the direction. If you don't want, let's delete it and do it well. So the radius is 30, so enter R 30. That is it, and then you can close it, and then the same thing, pick again for this one, then R is 12.5. Good. Close it, and then this one, if you check, diameter 10. So also go to this place, leader, click on this one. Let me do it again from this point. Now with this one, you can even pick a symbol from here, diameter symbol. Okay, it's 10. Just enter 10 and close it. But you see, I don't like where it is located, so I like to change the location. I think somewhere here will be okay. Yeah, you can see it clearly. Yeah, I think basically that is all. Please, thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it as well. And see you in my next tutorial.